That I didn't really like that. I like it. I know we won, but I'd like this one. We're gonna get some more time.
I think so. Yeah.
There's
All
little
right.
speeders again, but
Here we are. This will be a recording since the stream wasn't working.
you want me to send out a message to teams?
I did.
You did.
I just posted letting them know.
Gotta be quiet.
So if you're watching this, the game is already done with.
I might be going down over there at some point.
This is the first game of the summer finale tournament for the FCA Blue Team 2. We're facing off against Minnesota Performance Hockey Elite 2010 team. We're just getting ready to start the first period.
Come on, Weston!
We've got a newcomer to the team, Brooke Lane, number 10, out of Moorhead, the only girl that's on the FCA team, taking the face-off. Face-off won by FCA, picked up by Carson Bradley, wearing number 36, picked off by MPH, carrying it back in, stripped away nicely by Lane. Brooke Lane doing what she can to try and keep the puck, loses it, dumped back in, sent back across by Jackson Ranitzberger. He's out of Wilmer. DDD pass from MPH. Loose puck in neutral zone. Stripped away by Ritter. Ritter out of Prairie Center. Knocked back forward by Ranitzberger. Picked up by MPH. Comes in. Big save by Asher. That's Asher Bradley, goaltender for FCA. Coming in there was, we had a number 36. That's Carson Bradley out of Alexandria. He got shot on goal, kept and dumped down into the corner by Brooke Lane, picked up by MPH. Pass wrapped it along the boards behind their net, picked up near side. Passed up into the skates of a teammate. Callan Finley out of Alexandria comes sweeping in, number 2. Recovers the puck, chases back down into the green zone. MPH, Minnesota Performance Hockey, wearing green. FCA in white and blue. Bank off the boards, pass, centering pass up to number 97 green. Chased wide. That looks like Landon Noon, 38 defense for FCA out of Fergus Falls. Chips it back out into the neutral zone. Chase being given by Everett Peary, number 7, shot towards net. Wide, picked up far side, far corner by Noon. Noon banks it off the boards behind. Trying to hit Cole Bradley. Bradley, brother to the goaltender. Shot by MPH. Hit traffic in the high slot. Chased down now by Noon. Cross ice pass by MPH. Lost it. Picked it up now. MPH 13 puck handler. His shot goes just wide. Banks off goes far corner. Shot from the point. Broken up there. That was Rowan Finley. Finley charging down. Burnhoof far side. His shot. Glove save. Nystrom trying to get the rebound by in front of the net. Nystrom, another player out of Wilmer. MPH successfully able to chip the puck up along the boards. Chased down now into the far corner. Hit shot, leg pad saved by Asher Bradley. Passed up to Olsen. Olsen cross ice pass to Nystrom. Nystrom spinning around, lost the puck, picked up and chipped away by Bentley Lane, 66 far side. Lane still battling for it, loses it to MPH. MPH dumping it up along the boards, carried back down into the FCA zone. Poke check nicely by Olsen. Swept aside by Corbin Nystrom. Lane battling for it, receives some help from Lewis Kuhn. Kuhn tries dumping it in, it's broken up before going into the far corner by MPH. Centering pass, covered by Green, cuts wide. Green, huge shot and a big glove save by Asher Bradley, goaltender for FCA, and he's going to freeze it, forcing one of the first faceoffs of the game. Some really good back and forth play of both teams. See if that can continue. Brooke Lane, number 10, lining up for the faceoff. Faceoff won by MPH. Charged by Ritter out to the point. DDD pass behind the net, broken up in the zone by MPH. Cleared wide. Here comes Landon Noon, 38, puck holder for MPH, lost it. Drop pass back to Carson Bradley. Bradley passes it over to Cole Bradley. Shot from the point into the far corner. Battle behind the net by Brooke Lane. Cross ice pass intercepted by, let's see, that was number 3, Cole Bradley. Battle in the far corner. Noon trying to dump it out of the zone. Kept in by MPH defender. Broken up in the high slot. Here comes Green MPH coming in straight down the middle. Unable to get a shot. Blocked wide by Noon. Ritter slaps the puck up. Here comes Brooke Lane charging down far side. Tries cutting in. Huge poke check by the MPH defender. Trying to get it out. Ooh, a big, nice move. Chest save by Asher Bradley. Stripped off Olsen's stick by MPH. High slot! Point blank shot and a huge stick save by Bradley. Keeps the game tied still at 0-0. Kept in the zone nicely by the MPH defender. Battle in the far corner. Passed out front. Granitsberger in the green shorts. Green pants rather. Trying to keep the puck in. Successfully there was the MPH. Broken up now by Peary here in the high slot. Kept in by green number 77. Battle in the near corner. Olsen charging in for the puck. Receives some help by Callan Finley. Finley swipes the puck past teammate number 6, Rowan Finley. The other Finley, Callan Finley, now number 2, is able to get the puck out into the neutral zone. Recovered by MPH. Spinning around neutral ice, stepping in. Stick handler move, couldn't get a clear shot off. He's going to take some time. Swing and a miss, brings the puck outside of the blue zone, and we're going to have a tag up offsides. MPH is going to successfully complete the tag up. Trying to figure out what to do there. Pass up, slips under the stick of Everett Peary, number 7. And so now MPH returns the puck. Shot from the point, goes just wide of Olsen and beats the blocker side of Asher Bradley this time, sneaking just inside the far post. That's going to net the first goal of the game in favor of Minnesota Performance Hockey. And that'll bring the face-off back out into central ice. Lewis Kuhn taking the draw for FCH. Won the draw, picked up now by Noon. Noon, his shot deflected wide of the net, recovered behind the net by MPH, passed up front. Breakout pass successfully brought up to 97 in green. Couldn't get a clear shot, send it back towards the defense. Shot hit the pipe, oh, and a huge leg save on an immediate rebound, unguarded in front of the net. Cross-ice D-to-D pass, broken up by Nystrom. Bentley Lane now, 66, out of Breckenridge, Wapton, Blades area. Tried to clear the puck there is Cole Bradley. Bradley, number 3, is able to get the puck out of the zone, only to get it dumped back in by MPH. Picked off there nicely by, that was Bentley Ritter. Received some help from Noon. Noon trying to reach the puck on the drive, couldn't do it. Broken up nicely by Carson Bradley, covered by Olsen. Bradley now battling for the puck in the near corner. Gets tied up by the referee, staved by Asher Bradley. Cleared wide, Bentley Ritter chips the puck, sends it all the way down. Puck got ticked up by one of the MPH players in green. Icing called off on the play. Cross ice breakout pass, recovered. Forced wide by Olsen, chipped away, stick save, clearing the cross-ice pass by goaltender Asher Bradley, recovered by Carson Bradley. Carson Bradley sending it up just out of the reach of Brooke Lane. Brooke Lane centering pass, oh, swing and a miss by Carson Bradley. Recovered now by Brooke Lane. Brooke Lane chasing the puck in the far corner. Puck gets loose, wrapped around behind the MPH net, recovered by Green, sending it passed along the boards in the far corner. Centering breakout pass right to the stick of Green, number 20. going up against Olsen, loses the puck trying to do a deke. Olsen charging down into the corner, ties up the player, receives some help from Carson Bradley. Puck finds its way out towards the defender, who gets a shot off just under the glove of number 2, Callan Finley. And thankfully Asher Bradley there, the goaltender for FCA, able to stop the puck, freezing it, getting a stoppage of play. Callan Finley, number 2, taking the draw, won by MPH, brought out towards the point. Puck deflected nicely by the speed of Everett Peary, chased down now far side by Rowan Finley. Battle in the near far corner rather. Dumped back in by MPH. Puck wraps around behind FCA net. Picked up near side by Finley. Finley, number 3, recovers the puck. Backhand pass dangerously out towards the middle of the slot and knocked out of the air. High sticking miscall called off by the referee. Dumping puck hits the skate of the referee. It's going to be called icing. Regardless if it hit the referee's skate or not, it was not an opponent on the green. So referees are part of the ice. They're part of the game. Even if they deflect the puck, it's still called an icing. It's going to bring the face-off all the way back down into the FCA zone. We've got 6 minutes and 17 seconds left in the first period. MPH leading by a score of 1-0. Face-off won by MPH, just out of the reach of defense player number 77. Chase being given by Green 77, recovers it. Bird's hoof behind his own net, passes it up. Recovered by 27. Big speed here by 82. Cross ice pass. Right point blank shot. Right into the chest cavity, and he's going to hold on to it of Asher Bradley. Nice save, forcing another faceoff. Kuhn taking the draw. Faceoff won by MPH. Out towards the point. Shot towards the point. Save recovered by MPH. Right down in front of the slot. And able to sneak it this time glove hand side, but on the ice, beating the leg pad of Bradley. And that's going to give MPH a 2-goal lead advantage here in the first period with 5 minutes and 53 seconds remaining.
Come on, Blue, pick it up.
Face-off controlled by MPH following the draw. Recovered by MPH, wrapping around behind the net. Passed out front towards the slot. Steps in, quick shot. High sticking as it was knocked down out of the air above crossbar size, and that's going to bring the puck all the way back down into the green MPH zone. They're giving FCA the opportunity to make something happen here down in their offensive end.
Come on, Blue. It's your goal.
Brooke Lane, number 10, taking the face-off. Puck tied up in the skates of the referee. MPH comes out successful with it. Chasing down near side. It's past Olsen. Olsen giving chase. Centering pass. Couldn't find anybody as they were tied up by FCA teammates. Carson Bradley, now number 36, carries it across the blue line. Figuring out what to do. Tried doing a pass across to teammate Brooke Lane. Broken up by MPH. Loose puck in the far corner. Bentley Ritter still battling for it. Loose puck broke up. Shot from the point by Olsen. Glove saved by MPH. Cleared wide, recovered by MPH. Centering pass into the center slot. Stepping up. Shot right to the glove of Asher Bradley, who's going to hold on to it and bring us another face-off. FCA, from the looks of it, having a little bit of struggling with some effective coverage right in front of the FCA net, tying up players and giving up rebounds that have resulted in at least one of the goals. Bentley Ritter, backhand pass from center ice, cleared shot dangerously there by the MPH goaltender, recovered in the far side. Chase being given by Brooke Lane, kept by the MPH, banks it up across the boards, gets it out into the neutral area, recovered on the far side by Cole Bradley. Slapped forward by Noon.
Stay with it, stay with it.
Battle in neutral ice. Comes out with MPH. Huge poke check there by Carson Bradley. Recovered by Bentley Lane. Couldn't do anything with it. Puck dumped up along the boards near side. Slapped back out by Bradley. Puck lost in the skates of some MPH players. Cross ice pass. Brings it down. Picked off here by Bradley. Cole Bradley charging forward. Gets tripped up on the play. Recovered near side by Landon Noon. Noon, cross ice pass over to Rowan Finley. Finley dumps it up. Lane's going to leave the ice. Apologize for the video. She'll get a line change. Near side puck. Covered by Finley. Or Cole Bradley, rather. And we're going to have I believe another high sticking. Not a high sticking penalty, but a high sticking of slapping the puck that was higher than the crossbar in the air. It's going to bring it back down to the MPH zone. Another face-off in favor of FCH. We've got 3 minutes and 39 seconds left in the first period. Face-off ties the puck up in the referee's skates again. Recovered by MPH, skating it behind their net. Picked off far corner by Rowan Finley. Finley, number 6, loses it. Recovers some help by Callan Finley. Centering pass to Everett Peary, broken up by MPH. Shot from the point there by Jackson Ranitsberger. Ranitsberger in red. Loose puck going out into the near far corner. Recovered by Olsen. Olsen trying to hit Peary. Peary couldn't keep it. Recovered by MPH. MPH getting a shot. Goes wide of the net. Deflected off Ranitsberger. Ranitsberger battling for it, far side. Dumped back in, recovered by MPH. Centering pass, huge shot, point blank by MPH. That number 27 in green, he's finding himself in the correct position. He just is a big body to try and cover, and he's getting quick shots off from passes pucks that are getting sent right in front of the high slot. And FCA is going to have to figure out how to do proper coverage of those quick shots from behind the net. Loose puck chipped forward by Olsen. Cleared wide by Asher Bradley, the goaltender. Ranitsberger now battling the puck. Getting double teamed. Peary now recovering the puck. Near corner. Centering pass just out of reach right to the stick of MPH, the green defender. MPH walks in towards slot. Shot. Chest save right into the marshmallow gullet area of Asher Bradley, and he's going to hold on to it, bringing us another face-off. MPH still leading with a goal of 2-0. Face-off by Kuhn, successful. We've got Carson Nystrom, far side, loses the puck. Cross-ice pass by MPH. Shot gets deflected and ticked up high. And we're going to have, not sure what the call was on that. I don't know. They thought it went out of bounds. Looked like it hit the glass to me. Kuhn taking the face off. Recovered by Noon. Landon Noon out of Fergus Falls. Passes it across to Bradley. Bradley tries sending it back. It's the stick of a MPH player. MPH recovering it near side. Skating around top of the circle. Pass it back out to defender. Nystrom charging forward. Got a stick on it. Deflecting that shot wide. Back out to defense far side. High shot. Soaring clear wide of the net this time. Nystrom chasing the puck. Another shot from the point. Going wide once again. Giving chase now. Nystrom able to get a stick on it. MPH recovering a puck behind the net. Noon now battling, recovering some help, or receiving help from Kuhn. Noon chips the puck out into the far corner. Carson Bradley now, or no, that's Bentley Lane, 66. Chasing the puck, recovered by MPH, sent back in, carried across the blue line. MPH seems to be dominating the offensive zone coverage of this game, having the puck down in the FCA defensive zone for the majority of the time. And a dump into the near corner is going to give MPH a line change. Carried now down across by Cole Bradley. He loses it into the skates. Recovered and chased back down. Here comes MPH. Nice job by Kuhn. Stepping up there was Olsen. Recovered in the far corner, pass behind FCA net. MPH still in possession of the puck. Passing it across, centering pass, just tickles off the stick of a green player. No coverage once again. Two MPH players completely wide open in front of the net. Nice poke check by Olsen. Battle, apologize for the video, battle in the near corner. Sent back to Olsen. Olsen trying to figure out what to do. Loses it along the near boards. Stepping up now, but MPH, cross pass. This time goes just underneath the glove, but clears wide, and that's going to bring us to the end of the first period. Definitely something that I was seeing was the defensive zone coverage of players right in front of the house, right in front of the net of our goaltender Asher Bradley. Defense and forwards are all gonna have to be looking, because this MPH team is definitely placing multiple skaters right in front in the slot, looking for those loose pucks getting chipped out from behind the net and from the far and near corners. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back into it for period number 2. Not Moorhead, that's where I'm from. Minnesota Performance Hockey, MPH Green, leading by a score of 2-0 after 1. Here we go, period number 2, moments away. Brook Lane taking the face-off for FCA, won by MPH. Recovered by Brook Lane, carrying the puck down far side, lost it in the skates of Carson Bradley. MPH couldn't control it. Lane carries the puck back across, loses it to the stick of a MPH defender. Carson Bradley steps up. Bradley tries the stick handle cutting in, loses it as he was teamed up 3-1. Kept down on far side by Brook Lane, dumped it across to, it's Carson Bradley. Bradley trying to find Ritter open, hit and blocked by the skate of a green player. MPH defender chips the puck wide, loses it. Carson Bradley carrying the puck along near side, gets past Ritter, collision center ice. Pass from Olsen, feeding up to Ritter. Ritter puts on the brakes, gets a shot, goes just wide of the net. Carson Bradley recovers the puck, cuts in top of the circle, glove save, knocked out of the air. Ritter was looking for a rebound, recovered by MPH, carrying the puck down now far side, back into the FCA zone. Shot hits the side of the net, recovered by MPH. Granitzberger trying to get the puck. Moorhead there, I did it once again. MPH getting the puck, and now we've got a whistle on the play. It looks like MPH is going to get a penalty for too many men on the ice. It's going to be served by number 78. That's going to give the first penalty and power play opportunity for FCA. We'll see if they can capitalize. Callan Finley, number 2, taking the draw in white. Face-off won by Finley. Kept in by Bradley. Couldn't get enough onto it. Recovered by MPH, charging back down. Pass deflected and knocked wide by Bradley. Puck loose in the near corner. Recovered now. Looks like Callan Finley was chasing after it. MPH got a hold of it, kept it down in the FCA zone. Noon puts on the brakes, dumps it along the boards. Tried to get past, cleared wide by Rowan Finley. Recovered by MPH, DDD pass just out of the reach. Here comes Everett Peary. Peary blazing forward. Broke up the play, passed along the far boards. Finley goes down hard, colliding with the ref. Rowan Finley battling on the now in the far corner, receives some help from Everett Peary. Stepping up was MPH defender, carrying it into the far corner. Shot was deflected wide of the net by Noon. Pass by Bradley. Here comes, it's Rowan Finley charging forward. MPH goalie stepping out of the net. Clears the puck, knocks it just wide. Centering pass cleared wide by MPH. Kept in now far side by Cole Bradley. Noon chasing after the puck that was dumped out by MPH. Noon passing it up to Finley. Finley gets tied up on the plate, dumps it behind the net, recovered by Bentley Lane. No, that's Carson Bradley. Pass out front, a blast by Olsen. Right into the chest cavity of the MPH goaltender, and he's going to hold on to it, getting a face-off. Nice pass by Bradley out to Olsen, who was waiting for it as he stepped up from the blue line to get that shot off. Face-off won by MPH against Brook Lane, tied up in the far corner by Bradley. Puck found its way out towards the point, kept in by Olsen. Olsen's shot gets deflected, it goes in! That's going to be a goal for Olsen as the puck got deflected off an MPH player's skate, trickling between the leg pads. And that's going to be the first goal for FCA of the tournament. They trail now by one with a score of 2-1. I don't know if it was tipped in. I think it hit traffic. I think it went off an MPH player. I'll have to go back and watch it. Puck gets tied up in the official skates on the face-off. Stepping forward was MPH defender, dumps it down into the FCA zone. Chased now in the far corner by Olsen. Olsen loses his stick along the boards. Carrying it in, broken up. And it's going to be a shot and a goal as MPH stepped in and found a loose puck and jammed it through the glove, finding the back of the net, and puts MPH up once again by 2 with a score of 3-1 here in the second period. You've got 11 minutes and 23 seconds remaining. Lewis Kuhn taking the face-off. Face-off won by MPH. Dumped in along the boards. Slapped back up by Noon. Nystrom dumps the puck into the far corner. Chase now recovered by MPH. Chipping it up along the glass. Centering pass now. Getting it past Noon. Noon back checking hard. Cole Bradley tries getting it in. Big save. Whistle should be on the play now as Asher Bradley, the goaltender, was knocked into the post on the far side, knocking the net off the goal line, forcing a whistle, stopping play. Lewis Kuhn taking the face-off. Once again, puck tied up into the official skates. Puck remains loose, chipped into the far corner. Tried to get cleared out by Bradley. Nystrom now chasing the puck, able to kick it out. Bentley Lane giving chase also. MPH carrying it behind their own net. Backhand pass, trying to break it out in the near boards. Sending it up into the neutral area, gets past Noon. Chipped forward by an MPH player. Cross-ice pass to a wide open player once again, and 2 rebound attempts by the same player, unguarded. Asher Bradley able to successfully stop both shots and keep the deficit of FCA to 2 goals, with MPH leading 3-1. Face off by Lane. One sent into the far corner. Shot point blank. Goes just wide of Ranitsberger. Recovered behind the net by Olsen. Olsen tried toe dragging right into the skate. The green player, his shot hit the side of the net. Recovered by MPH. They're going to chip it back out towards the defense. Chased hard by Ritter. Dumped back in. Recovered by MPH. Unable to do it. Ritter pressuring the puck. Corner pass, centering pass. This time broken up by Brook Lane. Carson Bradley tripped up on the play. No call's going to be on it. Bradley upset on it. Bradley giving chase. MPH charging after it. Broken up by Brook Lane. Loose puck now recovered in the far corner by Olsen. Olsen puts on the brakes, changing directions. Chips it up to Brook Lane. Brook Lane doing what she can to try and get it up out of the blue line. Carson Bradley battling in front of the MPH net. 3-1. Bradley tying the puck up along the boards. MPH able to come back out. Covered far side by Olsen. Olsen, cross ice pass to Ritter. Ritter, he's going to put on the burners. Ritter winds up. He rips a shot. Flies high in the net. Recovered by MPH. They're coming charging back down. Brooke Lane charging in. Nice poke check by her from behind. Recovered by MPH. Drop pass to the defense. Tries stepping in. Stepped up was Lane there. Brooke Lane once again getting in the way. Recovered now. Here's Renetsberger. Renetsberger gets bodied off the puck. Stepping up here. Shot and save by Bradley. Battle in the far corner. MPH recovering it. Stripped away by Ritter. Ritter having enough of it. Sends the puck all the way down. It's going to be an icing call and giving FCA an opportunity to get a much needed line change. Some fresh legs out there and bringing the puck back down into the FCA zone. We've got 8 minutes and 34 seconds left in the second period with Minnesota Performance Hockey leading by a score of 3-1. Face-off won by MPH. Some miscommunication given by MPH. With Everett Peary doing what he could. MPH stepping in, cross-ice pass, broken up nicely by, that was Rowan Finley, preventing that goal from happening. Noon tying up an MPH player in the far corner. Finley trying to get the puck out. Noon stepping up, smashes the puck along the boards, kept in by MPH. MPH regains possession in the near corner. Hard to see from our perspective. Recovered by MPH, skating around behind the net. Chased now down by Callan Finley. Finley ties the player up, loses his stick a little bit. Finley had the puck, recovered by MPH on a nice strip. Everett Peary now comes in, number 7, loses it on the turn. Once again, the puck finds its way down in the far corner. MPH coming out with it. Loose puck right in front of the FCA net, cleared wide by Cole Bradley. Tried dumping it out, intercepted by MPH. Puck remains in the far corner. MPH charging forward, recovering loose puck behind the FCA net, chipping it up along the boards. Finally successfully able to get it back out, dumped back in. Noon stepping up, missing the puck. Rowan Finley recovers it, sends it back out across the blue line. Noon dumps it up, recovered in the MPH in the green zone, carrying it down is the big number 16. He's going to cut in wide. Wraps around behind the FCA net, centering pass out front, and a shot right blocked and grabbed out by the glove of Cole Bradley, brother of the goaltender Asher Bradley, cousin to Carson Bradley. Loose puck now. It's going to be coming all the way down. It looks like icing was called off on the play. Covered by MPH, dumped back up along the boards. Centering pass right to the stick of Lewis Kuhn. Kuhn momentum, still carrying him towards the FCA zone, lost it. MPH able to dump the puck into the near corner, recovered by Noon. Noon gets tied up behind the net. Lewis Kuhn couldn't keep the puck. Loose puck now, MPH in the far corner. Pass behind the FCA net. Sent it right back, nobody there for it. Corbin Nystrom chips the puck up along the boards. It's going to go all the way down. This time it will be icing. Getting another stoppage of play and the puck getting brought all the way back down to FCA zone once again.
The other team's doing it right. They said they're going to look you guys.
Lewis Kuhn taking the faceoff. MPH wins it. Loose puck out towards the point. Broken up by their teammate in the high slot. Recovered by Olsen behind the net. Lost it to MPH. Cleared wide by Olsen. Recovered in the far corner. Passed out to the slot. Sent back in. And a shot from point blank by MPH. Gloved out of the air and held on by Bradley. Freezing the puck. Bringing in another stoppage of play. Face-off won by FCA. Renetsberger gets taken down on the play. It recovers help from Kuhn. Loose puck now, chased behind the net. Battle in the far corner by Olsen. Receives help And Kuhn, MPH, coming out with it. Steps in towards the high slot backhand shot, saved by Bradley. Passed up by Kuhn. Nystrom now. Puck holder for FCA. Loses it. Recovered, brought back in by MPH. Centering pass out point blank. Leg saved by Bradley, and he's going to hold on to it. Stopping play once again. For a game that went quite a while without a whistle, there's been plenty of them here in the second period. We've got 5 minutes and 17 seconds remaining in said second period. FCA trailing by a score of 3-1. Shot from the point, blocked wide by off the skate of Noon. Noon dumps the puck up along the boards. Bradley trying to find a teammate near side. Nobody there, dumped back in by MPH. Carson Bradley does a great job of keeping possession of the puck, dumps it back down to the MPA zone. Covered near corner, puts on the brakes behind the net, changes direction. Bradley almost stripping the puck away. MPH giving chase, brought back down, pushed wide by Carson Bradley. Noon now pressuring the puck, centering pass broken up by Carson Bradley. Here comes Bradley, charging down, cuts in towards the middle, loses it on the stick handle. Centering pass to Brooke Lane, unable to do it as the MPH goaltender was able to snag the puck before it could reach Lane, hold on to it, and force a face-off. Brooke Lane, number 10, taking the face-off for FCA. Face-off won by Lane. Far side, Carson Bradley tied up on it, dumps the puck along the boards, recovered by MPH behind their net, chipped wide, knocked down by Carson Bradley. Chase being given by Ritter. Ritter beating the puck, keeping it in the zone beautifully, dumping it into the near corner, recovered again by MPH. This time they're going to successfully get their breakout pass, carrying it down far side, broken up by Ritter. Couldn't keep a hold of it. MPH player rips a hard shot, deflects up off an FCA player's stick into the netting. And you guessed it, another whistle for a face-off. FCA using the opportunity to get some fresh legs out there. Callan Finley taking the face-off. Face-off sends the puck wide, covered in the far side by Olsen. Dumped back in by MPH, finds the player far side, right off the beak of Asher Bradley, takes it, deflects wide off the face mask, centering pass from behind the net. This time goes wide, hits the far post. Missed opportunity goal for MPH, cross-ice pass there by Cole Bradley, just out of reach of Rowan Finley. MPH charging back forward, broken up in the slot by Olsen, couldn't get it back out there. It was, let's see, that was Rowan Finley, a shot and a save, multiple saves by Asher Bradley. Point blank, doing everything he can as the good goaltender that he is, and that he's very capable of being, keeping this FCA team within reach of a win. Shot from the point, broken up, cleared wide, snagged out of the air. Loose puck found its way, recovered, found its way across by the post on the far side, recovered by MPH, carrying it behind the net. Dumped out towards the point, stepping in, shot the leg save off the pillow by Bradley, clears wide. Loose puck now. Battle by Ranitzberger, receiving some help by Callan Finley. Ranitzberger battling it, comes out with it. Ranitzberger loses it along the boards. Crashes into multiple green bodies. Puck flying high up over the net. Going into the far corner now. Rowan Finley battling for it. Olsen, he lost the puck in the far corner. MPH recovering it, holding the puck behind FCA net. Centering pass out front to Green. Big shot, point blank. And a glove save and a double rebound with multiple Moorhead. Once again, multiple MPH, Minnesota Performance Hockey players, point blank, unguarded in front of the net. Just a firing range in front of Asher Bradley, desperately trying to stop pucks. Not much you can do when it's just one shot after another from 2 feet in front of you. Like a game at a state fair. Number 4, Lewis Kuhn now, taking the face-off. Won by MPH, charged forward, cleared out by Olsen. Shot grabbed out of the air by Olsen. Olsen puts on the brakes, brings it back out, passes it up to Bentley Lane. Bentley Lane carrying across the blue line. Lane desperately trying to get to the puck. Corbin Nystrom positioned out front. FCA unable to get the puck over to Nystrom. Clearing the puck out, recovered by Olsen. Olsen unable to do it, chips the puck, recovered along the far side by Kuhn. Here's MPH, 3-on-0, stops, firing range once again, sends the puck this time up over the crossbar. Loose puck now, recovered along the far boards. Number 3, Cole Bradley sent down hard, almost his head body slammed by green number 12, or green number 13, who just wound up blocker save by Asher Bradley. Cole Bradley leaving the ice, holding the back of his head after he was manhandled and tossed to the ice by the MPH player, number 13. Recovered far side now by Olsen in the far corner. Passed it up to Bentley Lane. Bentley Lane loses it just crossing over the blue line. Kuhn stepping up, 3-on-2 now, opportunity. This shot steps in. Blocker save, cleared just up high and wide of the net. Corbin Nystrom now recovering the puck, centering pass off the skate. Bentley Lane stopping it dead in his tracks, allowing for MPH. Grab the puck, they get a shot, hits the side of the net. Bradley able to reposition himself, get back into his correct position. Kept in, offsides is going to be the call now on MPH. As they carried the puck across the blue line. Without everybody else vacating the zone prior to. Line change for FCA, Brooke Lane taking the face-off. Charged forward is Ritter. Bentley Ritter slaps the puck down into the MPH zone, chasing it now in the near corner. Carrying it behind the net was MPH, tried to get it out, kept in by Peary. Peary slaps the puck, keeps it down. Carson Bradley now battling on the far side. 19 seconds remaining here in the second period. Passed out front to Rannisberger. Rannisberger winds up, gets a shot. Leg save cleared wide by MPH. Brooke Lane now, puck carrier. Carries it into the slot. Her shot gets wide, nobody there. Recovered by MPH behind the net. And that's going to bring it to the end of the second period. MPH leading by a score of 4-1. We'll have another brief intermission, and we will be back at it here for the third period in the first game of the summer finale tournament. Brooke Lane taking the face-off here to start off the period, won by MPH. Covered by Carson Bradley. Bradley walking in. Broken up on the play, recovered by Brooke Lane. She carries it behind the MPH net. Lane tries passing it out to the defense, broken up by MPH. Green dumps the puck now along the near boards. Carrying it back down, cutting in towards the middle. Nice poke check by Lane. Shot goes high wide of the net, recovered far corner by Green. Brooke Lane, nice stick lift, steals the puck. She loses it along the near boards, recovered by Cole Bradley. Glad to see him back in it. Number 10 there, going for a shoulder with a head hit. That was dangerous and really dirty looking. Don't like seeing that kind of play. I don't like cheap hockey players. Brooke Lane battling for the puck. She gets bodied off of it. Loose puck now, covered by Rannisberger. Rannisberger passes it right across to Cole Bradley, who wasn't ready for it. Dumped back down by Ritter. Ritter, he gets taken down hard. Is there checking in this tournament? Now we're going to have a goal just out of my view as I was questioning whether there's checking, as it was a very obvious check into the boards and just off-looked by the officials. We'll need to get some clarification on what the rules are.
Come on, buddy, let's go!
That's going to bring FCA back to within 2 as they trail 4-2. We've got 13 minutes and 42 seconds left in the third period, rather. Face-off won by MPH, chased down by Olsen. Olsen loses his stick into the armpit. MPH couldn't keep the puck in the FCA zone. Recovered now back out in the neutral area, charging wide. Stepped up there and able to send the puck. I believe that went through the leg pads of Asher Bradley, a 5-hole type goal, finding the back of the net. That's going to be another goal for MPH. Now they're leading by 3 with a score of 5-2.
Come on, Weston. Play him hard.
Finley
Come on, get there, bud!
taking the face-off. Covered by MPH. D-to-D pass brought in. Covered point blank. Blocker save cleared wide by Asher Bradley. Loose puck chased down by MPH, beating the FCA. That shot hard, cleared wide by Rowan Finley. Noon now, battling along the far boards, kept in by MPH. He's going to put on the brakes in the far corner. Shot from the point save and a huge leg save by Asher Bradley, clearing the puck wide. MPH passing it behind the FCA net. Loose puck in the near corner.
Get it, Weston. Get it out.
We've got Everett Peary battling for it. There, finally we're going to make a call on a check as Peary went flying into the boards head first. That's going to be a penalty against MPH and give FCA another power play opportunity. And the puck's going to get brought all the way down into the green zone. A dangerous play, sending Peary headfirst into the boards. A very blatant and obvious shove by an MPH player. I really don't like seeing that type of play. Brook Lane, rather. The cousin to Bentley Lane, taking the face-off. Won by MPH. Tied up in far corner, recovered by Lane. Lane carrying it behind it, and a point blank just out of reach of Ritter. Swing and a miss by Ritter. Recover. Here comes MPH charging forward. Green carrying the puck, cleared wide, put on the brakes, sends it out towards the defense, dumps it back in near corner. Centering pass just behind the stick, recovered by Ritter. Tried passing it up to Lane, broken up by MPH in the central area. Pass out front, back and forth, recovered by the stick of Asher Bradley in the high slot, and he's able to get his catcher's glove down over it, freezing the puck, bringing the play to an end. You can see we've got 11 minutes and 53 seconds left in the third period. FCA trailing by 3. Lane taking the draw. Loose puck found its way in the near corner, dumped up along the boards by Cole Bradley. MPH sends the puck right back down, trickling the 4 boards, recovered by MPH. Granitsberger battling for it, tried to chip it out of the zone. Bradley. Granitsberger still battling, able to get it out of the blue zone, carrying it back down into the MPH end, while all the while carrying 2 MPH players. MPH chips the puck up along the glass. No icing as they're finishing off the checking penalty. Recovered now by Carson Bradley. He's going to put on the steam now. Charging down, briefly lost it, kicked back up forward. Bradley going in. His shot goes just up high over the net. Bradley losing his edge. He's going to hit the boards hard. He's still down on the ice. And he's remaining down on the ice after hitting the boards. We'll see if he remains. He's going to be slow to get up. He'll go to the bench and lick his wounds and tend to whatever issue that was. Kuhn now taking the face off for FCA, won by MPH, chipped out of the way of the defense player, jumped back down towards the FCA into the neutralized zone, covered by MPH, flipping it up, chipped back in by Finley. Nystrom trying to get the puck, gets tied up, recovered by MPH. MPH stepping in towards the slot, lost the puck on the stick handle. Poke check there by Rowan Finley, loses it. Kuhn recovered the puck, dumped far side now by Nystrom. Chase being given by Bentley Lane forcing a pass behind the MPH net. Shot towards net by Nystrom, goes wide. Covered far side by MPH, chips the puck, wraps it hard along boards behind their net once again. Kept in by Everett Peary. Peary has the puck chipped up over. Brought back in now by MPH. Great job by Bentley Lane tying up the player, battling the far boards. It's going to have MPH recovering the puck. Loose puck now on the far side. Stepped in, kept in the zone by MPH defender. Stepping up into the face-off circle area. Loose puck now out front. Corbin Nystrom stepping up, clearing a loose puck wide from the front of the net. Puck from outside, deflected just wide of the net. Recovered by MPH, carried out front, deflected off the stick there. Finley, away from their intended target. MPH player stepping up into the slot, loses it. Peary looked like he was going after it. Nystrom now forcing the puck into the near corner. MPH toying with FCA, it looks like a little bit there. Shot from the point, bouncing up, leg saved by Asher Bradley. Recovered by MPH, carried behind the net. Swing and a miss by Nystrom, trying to clear it out. Puck gets kept in the zone by MPH. Loose battle along the boards. MPH charging forward now, trying to find the loose puck. Dumped up into the skates by Lewis Kuhn. Bentley Lane now recovering along the far boards. He gets tied up on the play. MPH grabs the loose puck in the far corner, carrying it around behind FCA net. Pass out front, and a shot goes wide of the net, hits the glass. It's recovered near side by Corbin Nystrom. He's going to be able to get enough onto the puck, sending it all the way down, bringing a whistle. And an icing call, but a much needed line change. Get some fresh legs for FCA out there. We've got 8 minutes and 15 seconds left here in the third period. FCA trailing 5-2. Nice face-off win there by Callan Finley. MPH winning the battle in the near corner, kept in by FCA. Shot sounds like it hit the side of the post there, recovered by MPH, carrying it around behind the net. Drop pass, shot goes just wide of the net. Ranitsberger tied up, trying to battle for it. Covered by MPH in the far corner. Changes direction, chips it up along the boards. MPH cuts in towards the high slot. Blocker saved by Bradley, and he's going to dive forward rather, freezing the puck with his glove. Alan Finley taking the face off. Charging forward there is Noon, trying to get the puck out of the zone. It's kept in by MPH. Ranitsberger flips the puck into out of the far corner. Recovered now by Callan Finley. Finley, number 2, charging forward. Loses the puck on the skate. Chipped back up along the boards. Here comes MPH. A 3-on-1 cleared wide. Cole Bradley forcing wide. Huge, humongous leg save by Asher Bradley on that cross pass. Shot from the point up into the glass of Bradley. Loose puck now recovered near corner by Cole Bradley. Lost it to another MPH player. Loose puck in the far corner now. Noon giving chase. Ranitsberger chipping the puck up towards him. Noon dumps the puck up along the boards. Noon carrying the puck far side, looking for Olsen. right into the skate of the MPH player. Noon slapping the puck towards net from near corner.
Get it, Weston!
Chipped up towards net. Ranitsberger stepping up, trying to keep the puck in the zone. Carried back out by MPH. MPH carrying it, going far side. Steps up, takes a shot. Leg save off the pads. Covered by Noon. Olsen gets taken down on the play. Trying to get the puck out of the zone. Passed out towards the blue line
Get off the ice then!
by the goaltender. Kept in by MPH. MPH looking like they've still got a
Get off!
full steam of energy, like they're just starting to play the game, and FCA looking winded as ever.
Go!
Chase being given now down into the MPH zone, broken up by Cole Bradley. Bradley loses it on the play. MPH charging back forward once again. Ritter steps in, clears the puck just wide. Nice job by Ritter, defensive play, trying to get the puck out of the zone, kept in by MPH. Puck bouncing in the far corner, recovered by Ranitsberger. Ranitsberger trying to settle a bouncing puck. Dumped out of the zone now by Cole Bradley, and it's going to send it all the way down. It was deflected by MPH. Icing called off on the play, trying to get the puck out off the stick of Carson Bradley. Loose puck now out in the neutral zone. Tag up offsides after it was dumped in by Rowan Finley. Loose puck behind MPH net. MPH charging, trying to get it out. Was able to keep it in by Everett Peary. MPH recovered it. Brooke Lane now receiving some help from Ritter. Brooke Lane tries cutting in towards the middle. She gets lost the puck to an MPH player. They chip the puck high up off the glass. Recovered by Peary. Peary comes in, passes it up to Carson Bradley. Bradley tries to figure out what to do with it. Lost the puck on a stick handle move. Brooke Lane now trying to figure out how to get the puck to get a clear shot. Brooke Lane battling in the far corner. She's tying up multiple players. She gets pushed down to the ice. Once again, now that kid hip checked her head first into the boards. No call on the play. Here comes MPH charging forward, recovered by Carson Bradley, who's taking offense. Green number 23, he's going to get called for an unsportsmanlike after he slapped the stick of Carson Bradley out of the way, let him touch it. You can't do that when you see an opponent's stick. You can't slap the player. You can't slap the stick away from the player who's trying to recover it. That's going to give another power play opportunity for FCA, and it's going to bring the face-off all the way down into the MPH green zone. We've got 4 minutes and 15 seconds for FCA to figure out what to do as they're trailing by 3 with a score of 5-2.
Come on, White!
Got Callan Finley, number 2, taking the face-off. Face-off 1. Shot wide by Noon. Charging up from the point is Peary. Weston Olsen battling along the boards. Peary steps up. Peary's chasing down number 27. Peary does a great job back checking, intercepting the puck. Covered, receiving help from Olsen off the stick of Finley. We've got Rowan Finley now losing it along the far side. Recovered by MPH right in front of their net. Rowan Finley passing it up
Come on, Mike, go!
to Olsen in this neutral area. Olsen lost it. Noon dumps the puck down into the MPH zone. MPH recovering it behind their net, wraps it up along the boards.
Go, Weston!
Near side, player's going to dump it all the way down now, clearing the puck. No icing as there was a penalty being served. Recovered far side by Cole Bradley. Cole Bradley chipping the puck up to Noon. Noon carrying it out of their zone. Noon cutting in towards the middle. Offsides missed by the officials as Olsen was about 18 feet. Nice save by the MPH goaltender. A pass from the near corner. As Callan Finley was teed up trying to knock one in. Ranitsberger now battling. He gets taken down on the play. Olsen tries shooting the puck in. Tried to dump it in to get a line change. Puck gets brought in, cleared wide. Briefly intercepted by Ritter. Recovered by MPH. Centering pass broken up. Shot goes just wide. Loose puck now in the far corner. Recovered by Ritter. Ritter out of Prairie Center, charging forward. He's going to trying to figure out how to get past the player. Had it, the puck stick checked off of his stick, recovered by Carson Bradley. Bradley passes it across the Brook Lane. Brook Lane winds up, gets a shot, glove save. Recovered by Carson Bradley. Tried doing, and some shoves being thrown now by some offensive, more MPH players in front of the net. Look like Bentley Ritter not having any of it. And they're going to send both those players after exchanging pleasantries, both number 97. We've got 2 minutes and 14 seconds. That should be coincidental, so they'll remain 5-on-5. And Brook Lane taking the face-off. Good opportunity by FCA. Face-off won by MPH. Recovered in the near corner, carrying it behind their net. Skating around Carson Bradley. Losing it. Recovered it. Number 16 puts on the brakes. Figures out how cross ice pass. Intercepted here in middle ice by 13. Steps in. Received help from, that was Cole Bradley. Lost it, and a shot in the goal by MPH point blank as they were able to step in. High slot, and that's going to be goal number 6 as they lead now by 4 with a score of 6-2. 1 minute, 51 seconds remaining in the third period. Brook Lane taking the face off. Bouncing puck on the draw, recovered by MPH, brought back to their D. D pass, pressured by Callum Finley. Icing called on the play, and a huge forward pass by green number 16 defender trying to feed the puck up to one of his forward teammates. It's going to bring the puck down back into the MPH end. MPH wins the draw against Lane. Lane knocking the player up. Nice stick move there by a green player. Putting on tons of speed. His shot hits the post. Chasing down the puck behind the net. Peary now giving chase. Peary battling the puck near side along the boards. Battle remains. 13 once again, an elbow to the head of Peary. Point blank shot recovered on a rebound there. Lost it into the skates of Carson Bradley. We're going to have FCA recovering the puck. Brook Lane carrying it back down. She gets hit hard into the boards. MPH recovering the puck, carrying it back into their zone. That player is going to get taken down, and they're going to call a penalty on Brook Lane for, okay. FCA touches the puck, and that's going to be a whistle, and Brook Lane is going to get sent to the box. We've got 42.6 seconds remaining. I believe she's probably going to get called for hooking after she just got slammed into the boards in front of the FCA bench, right in front of the official. The official not doing anything. The FCA coach is questioning it, and the official shaking his head no. Not sure what was said. I'll look across the ice over there. Carson Bradley taking the face off. Won by MPH, dumped in the near corner from the defense. Dumped, wrapped along the boards. Chase given by Bradley, kept in by 13. Green 13 stepping in, gets a shot. Saved wide by Asher Bradley. Puck that along the far corner. Renitsberger pressuring a centering pass. And we've got MPH battling for a loose puck. And they were able to find the puck and get a shot off. It's going to be a save by Bradley, and he'll hold on to it. 14.3 seconds remain in the game. With MPH leading 6-2. Carson Bradley charging forward. Face-off won by MPH. Recovered across the high circle. Pass across the defender. He's going to step in. Gets a shot. Sends it up over the glove. Wraps the top of the netting. It's going to be goal number 7 now for MPH. And we've got 4.4 seconds left in the game, enough for a face-off, and then that'll about do it. FCA is going to fall here in the first game of the tournament. Nystrom taking the draw. Charging forward, NPA. Trying to get a shot off before the buzzer and unable to do so. And that'll do it. FCA falling in the first game of the tournament to Minnesota Performance Hockey. And they'll be back at it bright and early tomorrow for an 8 a.m. game, I believe. And we'll be recording that game and posting it afterwards also, as I'm sure my cell phone upload speed service won't be any better tomorrow morning. Thanks for all of you that were watching. See you next time.